The institution of marriage is one of the greatest tests of our time. Both getting married and staying married, that marriage is half our deen, is no light statement, because it requires a weighty amount of hard work and faith. To make our marriages the vision of tranquility that Allah intends for us, making Allah the heart of one's marriage can help lead to making the spouses' hearts strong for each other. Achieving a peaceful and everlasting marriage in Islam involves a combination of spiritual, emotional, and practical elements. In this video, we shall be discussing different strategies or key principles and practices that will enhance everlasting and peaceful marriage. Here are some key principles and practices that can help foster a strong and lasting marital relationship. 1. Live and love for the sake of Allah. The first and most important step to becoming a successful Muslim spouse is to strive for a strong, healthy relationship with your Creator. This means learning to direct your thoughts, intentions, words, and actions all toward pleasing Allah. More importantly, this means learning to live and love for the sake of Allah. Learning how to love for the sake of Allah is the most essential step, simply because both you and your spouse are human, hence fallible. Neither of you will always be lovable, nor will your marriage always be desirable. There will be ups and downs, moments of hardship and ease. This is a fact of life. Allah, however, is the only constant, the only eternal, and the only one who is constantly loving, forgiving, helping, healing, and truly guiding. Know that Allah is the only constant. Therefore, putting all your primary love, dedication, and action in this direction will reap you consistent benefits for your marriage and all aspects of this world and the hereafter. 2. Learn and apply the Quranic approach to marriage. In the few verses the Quran contains on marriage, there is much wisdom on how we are to approach the most intimate of our worldly bonds. Allah tells us in Surah Al-Rum, and among His signs is that He created for you spouses from amongst yourselves, so that you may dwell in tranquility with them, and He has put love and mercy between your hearts. Truly in that are signs for those who reflect. 30-21. Tranquility, peace, serenity. These are meant to be the objectives of marriage. We must sincerely question whether our efforts are in pursuit of fulfilling Allah's purpose of marital tranquility or in pursuit of our limited, worldly understanding of marriage. Are our efforts for the sake of living together in tranquility, or are they for the sake of feeding our lower selves and only fulfilling our worldly desires and demands? Our desires have their place and importance. After all, Allah Himself created them and provided us with marriage in order to fulfill them. When our worldly desires take precedence over the Quranic objective of tranquility for marriage, we digress from Allah's primary purpose for this sacred union. 3. Learn and apply the prophetic approach to marriage. Oftentimes, the primary set of reference points we have for marriage include that of our parents, relatives, friends, or what is depicted in movies, television, and celebrity culture. Unfortunately, though, these reference points may not always demonstrate what a healthy Muslim marriage should look like, just as with all aspects of a Muslim's life. For marriage too, we must look to the prophetic approach for guidance in every aspect, most importantly on how to deal with the rewards and tribulations that come with married life. Two key challenges in any relationship, particularly marriage, are in dealing with each other's flaws and differences, and as a result, spending much of married life trying to fix each other. This approach neglects the fact that ultimately, life and all the roles one may play in it, including that of a spouse, is all meant to be a journey in self-improvement, so that one can slowly but surely become the individual that Allah wants them to be. 4. Do not expect perfection. Thanks to romantic comedies, stories that some rosy-eyed newlyweds share, or even the trend of intentionally or unintentionally showing off ideal marital relations on social media, many of us have fallen into expecting perfection from ourselves and from our spouses in marriage. To get out of this trap, first we must internalize the truth that perfection belongs only to Allah. This truth, by default, makes us imperfect. To test whether or not you fully realize this truth, ask yourself, How do I react to my flaws? How do I respond to the flaws of my spouse? If you find that you happen to beat yourself up and you make a mistake or are rather harsh with your spouse's limitations, you must question how well you accept the fact that perfection belongs only to Allah. Mutual respect. Both partners should respect each other's opinions, feelings, and individuality. This respect forms the foundation of a peaceful relationship. Effective communication. Open and honest communication is essential. Couples should feel comfortable discussing their thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment. Understanding and patience. Recognizing that both partners come from different backgrounds and may have different perspectives is crucial. Patience and understanding each other's viewpoints can help resolve conflicts. Conflict resolution. Disagreements are natural in any relationship. Islam encourages resolving conflicts amicably and with compassion. Seeking forgiveness and being willing to compromise are important. Emotional support. Providing emotional support to one another fosters a sense of security and belonging. Being there for each other during difficult times strengthens the marital bond. Quality time together. Spending quality time together helps to nurture the relationship. Engaging in shared activities, whether religious or recreational, can enhance intimacy and connection. Prayer and spirituality. Engaging in prayer together and seeking guidance from Allah can bring peace to the marriage. Couples can pray for each other and their relationship, fostering a spiritual connection. Gratitude and appreciation. Regularly expressing gratitude and appreciation for each other can enhance positivity in the relationship. Acknowledging each other's efforts fosters a loving environment. Avoiding negative influences. Steering clear of negative influences, such as gossip or toxic relationships, can help maintain a peaceful atmosphere in the marriage. Seeking professional help. If conflicts persist, seeking help from a qualified counselor or an imam can provide guidance and support in resolving issues. Marriage, just like every other aspect of this world, is simply a path to reaching our ultimate destination, Allah and our home in paradise. However, when the heart of marriage begins and ends with Allah, no matter what the end result, as a believer, it can be a win-win situation regardless, as long as the entire journey is leading to one's ultimate purpose, pleasing Allah.